If you are new to trading, this video is for you. One of the questions you may be asking yourself now is this: should I be using technical analysis or fundamental analysis? What I have found is that people do not explain these terms simply, which can leave beginners feeling overwhelmed or like you should already know what you're doing. So today, we're going to slow everything down and explain it simply with no jargon or fancy words. At the core, trading is just answering one question. And that question is, at this moment, should I buy, sell, or just sit this one out? But there are two main ways traders try to answer this very question. Number one is with fundamental analysis. And what that means is, it means what is happening in the world. Then there's number two, technical analysis. And this means what is the market doing on the charts. This is it. So it's different lenses, or you can say different perspectives, but they have the same goal. Number one, fundamental analysis. Think world-based thinking. Fundamental analysis is about the why. It looks at news, events, the economy, interest rates, company performance, and global situations. A fundamental trader asks questions like, is the economy strong or is it weak? Are the interest rates going up or down? Is this company doing well or is it not doing well? Is there war, inflation, or is there uncertainty? It's basically saying, based on what's happening in the real world, where do I think price should go? Let me give you some examples so you can better understand. Let's say this happens. Inflation is high. The Federal Reserve raises interest rates. Borrowing money becomes more expensive. Then a fundamental trader might think this. Okay, so higher rates usually slows down spending, and that could hurt stocks. So maybe the market goes down. That's fundamental thinking. Let me give you another example. A company's report. Say the report is strong profits, high sales, and growth plans. A fundamental trader might think, this company is very healthy. Long term, I want to invest in it. Again, this is fundamental. So who is fundamental analysis best for? Fundamental analysis usually works best for people who like big picture thinking, enjoys news, economics, and context. They also prefer long-term trading or investing. They don't want to stare at charts all day long. They are patient and comfortable waiting weeks, months, or even years. If you like understanding the why things are before you act, then fundamental might feel natural to you. But here's an important thought to consider. Just because something should go up or down doesn't mean it will actually go up or down. Because again, the market is not always predictable. Markets can move early, they can move late, they can ignore news, they can react emotionally, they can do the opposite of logic. So fundamental gives context, not perfect timing, which brings us to the other side, which is part two, technical analysis, and think chart-based thinking. Technical analysis is about the what. Instead of the why, it asks, what is price actually doing right now? Technical traders focus on price movement, trends, support and resistance, patterns, market structures. There's no opinion. There's no prediction. It's just plain observation. Think of it like reading the market's body language. Imagine you're walking into a room. You don't know why people are silent, but you can clearly see everyone is tense. No one is smiling. Energy seems very heavy. You don't need the backstory to know. Something's off. This is technical analysis. On a chart, it might look like price keeps failing to go higher. Sellers step in at the same level. The market keeps making lower lows. A technical trader might say, I don't need the news. Price is telling me the story right now. So who is technical analysis best for? Technical analysis is great for people who, like visual learning, prefer clear rules, want entries and exits that are clear, trade shorter time frames, like a day trader or swing trader. They don't want to interpret news every day. If you like structure, simplicity, and reacting instead of predicting, then technical analysis might be more of your lane. But again, here's a thought to consider. Charts don't tell you why something is happening. So sometimes news can cause sudden moves, volatility, spikes unexpectedly, or technical setups fail fast. This is why context still matters. But understand this, you do not have to choose one forever. You shouldn't. Most professional traders actually do both. They use fundamental for context and technical analysis for execution. Fundamental helps you to understand the environment, and technical helps you to decide when to act. For example, let's say a big economic news is coming out tomorrow. Then volatility is expected, so you don't guess the outcome. You just wait. Then you watch how price reacts. You trade based on structure, and then you manage your risk. This is balance. So, which one should you choose? I can't answer this question for you, but you can ask yourself these questions. Do I like why things moved, or what is happening now? Do I prefer long-term patience or short-term clarity? Do I get stressed out by news or calmed by charts? There really is no better. There is only what fits your personality. And this is what's going to make trading sustainable for you. For me personally, I lean more heavy towards technical analysis more than anything, especially when it comes to day trading. Why? Because prices don't lie. Like I've said before, and I will continue to say, price is the final authority. Price is king. Charts are objective. You can manage risks very clearly, and you don't have to predict the future because the story is unfolding in front of you. But I still use fundamental analysis because I never want to ignore context, and neither should you. If you take nothing else from this video, remember this. You do not need to know everything to start learning. You don't need to pick perfectly either, and you're not too late, you're not behind. Trading is a skill. Skills are built step by step. So you're doing exactly what you should be doing right now, which is learning. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, remember to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel, and stay tuned for more simplified trading content.